Am I the problem? Lebanese angel. All right. Notice the trend, by the way, for some reason, with girls from this part of the world, but when they are raised here. I've noticed a very specific trend. So we're going to see if this fits the trend or not. Let's take a look. It's high entitlement, by the way, extremely. But hey, let's see.
I've been going through men pretty fast recently. Not in a horrish way. I haven't slept with any of them. I recently put myself out on the dating market about a month ago. Since then, I have just been flying through them for various reasons. So I want to know if I'm the problem. So that's what you guys are going to help me with. Okay.
By the way, you can already tell, I'm going to assume, I haven't watched this video yet, but you can already tell she's setting it up. Like, am I the problem? And now she's going to throw a bunch of perception-based garbage. Like, she's going to spin it in a way that makes her look like she's not the problem, obviously. That's always what happens. So let's see if I'm right. Let's just see.
Here's a list of reasons that I've gotten the ick and stopped talking to guys that just the day before I felt like I was in love with. Number one, he went out too often. It was like 3 weekends in a row, Friday and Saturday. It grossed me out. I had to cut him off.
Honestly, okay. This one's fine. I mean, it's a bit hyper-specific, but she does have a point. Like, guys that go out all the time, I mean, you can't really be killing the game if you're going out all the time unless you got, like, daddy, mommy money or something. So I kind of get this one. Now, what the intention is it selfish intentions or not? Because time for me, if that's the reason, I don't love that. But yeah, if you're going out partying, drinking all the time, whatever. Fair enough. What's next?
Guy number two tried making plans with me the night before. This one needs more detail.
Okay, it's not bad. Let's see.
We were texting on a Sunday and he said, "What does your week look like? I would love to see you." I texted him back with my week schedule. Did not hear from him all week. He texts me the following Saturday night and says, "What does your day look like tomorrow?" Too late. Guy number three.
So yeah, I mean, I get it. Early on, it's all about maintaining some sort of an image, right? So in this scenario, yeah, I would give her the time because then she can't escape with this, okay? Don't give them a reason to disqualify you guys, especially early on. So text her at least 3 to 5 days before, okay? Because then she can't hit you with the whole, oh, it's too late, as if she's so super busy. Girls are not busy. They really aren't, okay? They will make time when they want to meet a guy. Okay, I promise you this. So this whole idea that she's too busy, no, is all principally based thing. Like, oh, you're not respecting me. You're messaging me last minute. I'm not a priority, blah, blah, blah. Play the game. Play the game.
He went 24 hours without speaking to me. We already talked about that one in a separate video.
Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. Yeah, that's, quite literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. All you're doing is creating more opportunities to disqualify yourself if you talk to her too much. So if she's going to cut you off because you haven't talked to her for 24 hours, no. That's an L. This chick sucks. Like, I don't know where you get off. You're not a princess. But I already predicted this at the start of the video, so this is not surprising.
Guy number four didn't like his tone. I didn't like something he said to me over text message. I immediately got the ick. I was done. Guy number five.
I really wish I would know what that tone is. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that it was an authoritarian tone. That's going to be my guess. I have no info, though, so it's purely an assumption, so I'm not going to die on that hill.
Super rich, sent me money for no reason all the time. Always had surface level conversations, and I need more.
Okay, so there's a guy that was trying to buy his way into affection. I've already told you guys before, right? It's not about the money. It's about the ability to create a lifestyle and to have a certain mentality. Yes, money is usually the way that this, I guess, manifests itself, right? But yeah, just trying to pay your way never works. And I've met a handful of girls, especially Miami girls, by the way, where they will take the money, but they still won't respect the guy, okay? Don't give girls money for nothing, guys.
Than that. So unfortunately, I had to let him go. Guy number six communicated with me too much without seeing me in person. This one's hard because he doesn't live here, but I fell off it. Guy number seven.
Fair enough. I mean, honestly, in this one, I can't really say much. Realistically, yeah, if you're not in the same area, you can't see the chick. What's the point?
And didn't text me back quick enough when I had good news. I actually blocked him. And guy number eight was...
Didn't text me back quick enough when I had good news. This has just got to be a joke. Like, look at her face. Like, look how special this girl thinks she is. This is like classic, man. I swear it's a pattern I've noticed. Tell me in the comments if you've noticed this, but girls from this part of the world, like Lebanese, like Middle Eastern girls that are raised here, I swear it's the complex that a lot of them carry. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if there's an exception. I'm sure there always is, right? But if you guys get this general idea or you guys get this feeling too, please in the comments let me know.
Boring on FaceTime. This is actually a life.
Too boring on FaceTime. Love it. Love it. Welcome to the candy store, I guess.
If you're just talking to somebody, randomly FaceTime him and see how the energy is. Even if he seems funny, witty, the banter is good over text, you could FaceTime him. He could act totally awkward, boring, or just not your vibe. Kind of like a screening, so you don't have to waste time seeing.
Okay, so this is actually, from player to player, not bad. I actually don't mind this. The one thing I will say about this is a little bit risky, right? Because if you truly catch somebody like in the gym or whatever, right? I mean, whatever. If they caught me, I'd be fine. But I know a lot of guys, right? If you're working out and you're genuinely tired and you're sitting there recovering and she randomly hits you with a call, I guess be ready to perform at all times. I mean, I always tell you guys, you got to perform all the time. There's never a moment you get to take a break. Okay, you got to be ready to perform. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Fair enough. I'm not even gonna hate the game too much on this one.
Him in person if the vibes are off on FaceTime. But yeah, that's about 8 men that I quickly fell in and out of love with within the last 30 days.
She did not fall in love at all.
And please let me know. Am I the problem? Please be honest. I won't get offended.
Okay, so some of those are fine. Are you the problem? I mean, look, without being able to see what these guys look like, what their lifestyle is, how you met them, it's really hard for me to know if you're the problem. I will say for a few of these, absolutely you are the problem. And if you are as entitled as you act, I mean, right now, this could be a bit of a show, right? It could be putting on a little bit of an act or whatever for the sake of the video, for the sake of a little bit of virality. If that's what you're actually like in reality, then yes, obviously you're part of the problem. I mean, you're not that special. You aren't. You're not that special. You don't deserve the whole entire world and for all these guys to essentially be perfect for you, even though I know a lot of girls think this way now. It's sort of, I will not settle. I'm going to get the best or I'm just going to die alone. And they're okay with it. They're totally okay and they accept that reality. So it is what it is. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want to learn more about dating.